Hey you guys, it's me, Aaliyah Devon Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Hey there you guys. Today is Sunday, May 7th, 2023. It is 5:26 p.m. I'm about to do the general tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of May. Now, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, sorry, I thought I froze for a sec. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So you have any of the Sagittarius placements in your chart. This reading could apply to you, but if the reading does not apply, please let it slide out there for another Sagittarius, as well as check your placements in your chart, because you could be acting out of a different placement depending on your circumstance here. This could be past, present, or near future. Everybody has masculine and feminine energies, so make sure you take the energies or take the story and flip it as need be. You know what role you have to play better than I ever will. My collective, okay, my Sagittarius gang collective. Now, I hope you guys are as excited as I am for this reading because I got you guys back here, Starman Tarot. Yes, sir. Because, I knew you guys needed your own deck as well as your own clarification like everybody else. So this is why I decided to get you guys not only your Starman Tarot back, I'm also getting you another deck as well. So not only we have the Gilded Tarot, but we also have the Starman Tarot and then another tarot deck. So we have 3 decks so that I can give you guys the most clearest and accurate reading. I love my Sagittarius gang. Y'all always been a very good supporter of mine, and I stick with y'all. I love my Sag gang, okay? Shoot, y'all all the yin to my gang, if y'all know what I mean, okay? But anyways, let's get into this reading. Angels and spirits and guides. We're there for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of May. And once again, I say the month of May, but it's really just whenever you click and watch this video. So I say this could be past, present, and future. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Sure, if I missed these good enough. One more card for the overall energy here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. One card here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of May. Is this too bright? Let me check. Is that better? Oh, that's better. Yes, for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're there for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The overall energy. One card, overall energy for the Sagittarius. Oh, I forgot my music. That's too many. There's one card for the overall energy for Sagittarius. I'm trying to give me 3 or 4 of them. I just want one, please. Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides. One card for Sagittarius for the overall energy. What? That's cool. Oh, me too. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the overall energy that came out was the 3 of Cups. Yeah, it's like these three people here are like, coming together to almost like drink these cups. Sort of coming together here, sort of reconciliation or some sort of celebration here for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so three cups is your overall energy. This is how the deck is split. We have the Nine of Swords. I feel like someone could be definitely in their head, definitely overthinking or very troubled at this time. Have a lot of like mental troubles, something that's troubling them mentally. In regards to this Three of Pentacles, and maybe in regards to maybe something working out, maybe it's someone trying to balance things out. Because you look at this card, it's like someone's trying to balance on these Three Pentacles. I feel like someone is stressed out about trying to get something to work out in their favor. It's almost like a balancing act. Let you see that. Okay, I'm doing this. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. It's almost like someone's stressed out about this juggling act. Someone has to like cross their T's and dot their I's, like make sure everything's spick and span. And someone's just really stressed about this. Maybe if they can actually get the outcome that they want, and maybe in regards to this reconciliation or this Three of Cups, it's like someone's stressed out about this. Okay. Oh, ignore this. Yeah, my jeans are ripped, showing my panties and everything. But yeah, sorry about that. I forgot. I haven't worn these in like months. I was like, why don't I wear these? And then like, as I'm like, traveling along my day, it's like an hour or two in. I'm like, oh, I forgot. These are ripped so bad where people can just see everything. So yeah, I apologize for if you like now see something you're not supposed to be seeing, but please forgive me. Ugh, wow. Wow. Okay, anyway. Sorry, where I'm sitting, I was like, there's a bunch of things poking at me too. I feel like that's what we've been doing, such as like maybe some of you guys are in a less than favorable circumstance here. You're trying to make something work. It's like you're not in the best spot, but you can still make something happen. But it's like you're definitely having some sort of trials and tribulations here. Something's poking at you, like me. It's these little things down here poking at me. Chase this one up. It's like these little things are poking at me. Ah. But anyways, yeah. The first card I came out was the Princess of Swords. That gives me Page of Swords energy. But if you look at this Page of Swords, this Princess of Swords is like she's surfing on that sword there. It's like she's surfing through life. I'm not sure who this is, but for you Sagittarius, I feel like maybe you are, like I said, are having like a lot of things on your plate here. Cause like this Princess of Swords, like got a lot of stuff going on in that background, but it's like she still managed to stay focused. I feel like that's what you're doing here. It's like maybe you got a lot of stuff going on around you or whatever. But it's like you're still keeping your mind focused. You're just keeping everything in perspective here, in perception. You're keeping things in perspective. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just with the Prince of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords in this deck. I feel like someone is definitely wanting to come forward towards someone here. Prince of Swords. Yeah, has a sort of message here for somebody. But whoever this Prince of Swords is, like, I feel like they've really been through something here. Look at this person's like their chest is all like bloody and like there's like bullet wounds and cuts on his like abs or whatever, and like he's a hot mess, but he's still standing. Like even though it's the Prince of Swords, it's getting me strong. Like this person's been through a lot, like Nine of Wands energy. So whoever this Knight of Swords is, the Prince of Swords is the Knight of Swords. Whoever they are, it's like they've been through a lot of stuff. It's like they're bruised, but they're not broken. Like they're not defeated. They're not down and out yet. They're not giving up without a serious fight. And I feel like they've been through a lot of things here. Interesting. I feel like this is definitely you, Sagittarius. But right now, right after this Knight of Swords, maybe you guys have been like carrying on as the Wounded Warrior, or just having to continue moving forward, even though things aren't like to your liking. Like like I don't know why I sat over here with all this spiky stuff just pointing at me. That's so awful, but I did anyways. But the Hangman being present, this is like you taking the time out to be suspended. You're stuck right now with Pisces energy, trying to see things from a different perspective. Especially with that hangman, it's like you see there's coins coming from this person's like hat down there. If y'all can see that, so maybe it's like someone could have put a halt to your money. It's like God or your angels or benevolence or whatever higher power you believe is, like they could have had you stopped right now because of like so you can get things into perspective. And the middle of the read is the death card here. So this is Scorpio energy. So you can see what you need to put it into. Maybe it's regards to maybe a negative mindset, or maybe the way you were moving wasn't right. Like maybe you were like fighting in and out of people's lives, or non-committal, or I don't know what. But it's totally pretty much saying that you put it into some cycle that was no longer serving you. That's why you're being like why you had this hangman energy while you were stopping here, while you were stopped to see things from a different perspective. It was so you could put something to an end that was no longer serving, this death card being present. Put it into something so you can have a new beginning somewhere else. Towards this six of no, that's not this deck. Sorry, the cards are sliding a lot. You know, I should keep it like this then. Okay. Six of Pentacles. So you can have some sort of equal give and take. Because I feel like that's what you've been wanting here for you, Sagittarius, is this equal reciprocity. As something that you could actually have that's like balanced, it's fair. Everyone puts in their fair share here. And maybe it's in regard to a work situation here, or maybe it's in regards to love. It's like you just want equal reciprocity. Maybe in all aspects of your life. So maybe you're tired of being like this Prince of Swords. Maybe you're tired of being bruised and beaten down, and having to go through the trenches for the stuff that you want. It's like maybe that's what you're tired of, and that's why you had this time to really stop and get things into perspective, so you can put it into stuff that really isn't helping you, but it's hurting you and slowing you down, so that you can have this reciprocity, this equal give and take. That things being balanced out, things being more fair. You have to get rid of the things that aren't first. People who are just draining you. Energetically, people who just want to waste your time and manipulate you and take advantage of your kindness here. Yeah, but before you can have this reciprocity and stuff like that, you have to get rid of the things that are no longer serving you. That's why I came out here also with the Seven of Pentacles. It's like you're definitely taking time out to really reflect, to look at things from, look at your investments, see what's growing, what's working for you. Yeah, taking the time out to really, collect the fruits of your labor here. Yeah, because look close to that person's like looking at that tree down there at the bottom. And looking at that tree down at the bottom, it's like he sees. It's like he's whoever you. I feel like this is you, Sagittarius. It's like you're being more creative in regards to how you invest your time, money, energy. I feel like you're doing things differently, as I'm hearing. You're doing things differently. You're having a great change because you're seeing what's working for you and what's not. You're getting rid of everything that's no longer serving at this time, and what's ever going to help push you forward, that's what you're going to start going towards more. Equal reciprocity is not showing, like literally. Ugh. I cannot believe this. This is happening yet again. It's just like the dang April readings. Anyways. Yeah, that's what's happening. Is that you're doing things differently. You're even like looking at how to invest your time, money, energy differently here with the Seven of Pentacles being present. It's like I feel like you're changing not only the way you move, but the way you think. You're taking the time out to really get to better understand yourself, to understand why maybe you have accepted certain people into your life, or why you were in certain situations that weren't so favorable for you, or why you had to put in so much of the blunt work. It's like you're seeing the role you had to play in regard to the choices that you've made, and it's like now you're moving a lot more strategically. You're moving more in a way where it's actually you're to put you in a place where you won't lose. Put you in situations and circumstances where you will not lose. Yeah, because you're learning things. You're learning about yourself differently. You're doing things differently. Then with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you're definitely putting in the work. Sorry. It's like you're definitely putting in the work with the Eight of Pentacles being present. You're putting in the behind the scenes work. You're working on yourself. You're looking at life differently. You're loving yourself differently. You're moving differently. I thought it's like I'm not sure what you're doing, but it's like you're not the same person who you used to be. That's what I'm hearing, Sagittarius. It's like you've taken the time out to change, to reflect, to get things in perspective. And so it's like I feel like whatever is an equal reciprocity, it's like after putting in this behind the scenes work, maybe you're doing a lot of inner work, going within to look at a lot of childhood traumas, some childhood wounds that you've never healed from, maybe abandonment issues or maybe codependent issues and stuff like that. I'm not so sure. For each person, it can be different, or maybe self worth issues. Like I don't know. For each person, it's been different. But I feel like you've definitely putting in the work behind the scenes to to I feel like be the best version of yourself. Is what I'm hearing. Yeah, so that you can have like things work out in your favor, and I feel like it's going to because you have the Nine of Pentacles here too. So it's like it went from the 6 to 7 to 8 and 9. Now I'm not sure if that was intentional by God or it's because like this is my first time opening it up and using it for you guys. But I'm gonna take it as like this is just how it should be. Because nothing happens by accident. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Nine of Pentacles in here, you're definitely in this single, self-sufficient, and abundant energy, knowing that you have all the resources that necessary to make anything happen. And it's like you're self-assured, you're confident, you're. Ooh, it's like I feel like you're now starting to realize that you have everything that you could possibly want here because you went through some sort of death and rebirth, a whole new outlook on life after going in and reflecting on things that needed to change in your life. And at the very end, we have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like the Ace of Cups could definitely speak about new love. I feel like you could be doing this to get someone who you feel like you are. It's almost like you're doing all this and like God's gonna present you with some sort of new love. So I remember the Ace of Cups because it's like I feel like maybe previously the reason why you were like this is because maybe you weren't so receptive to actually getting some sort of love. It's like maybe a lot of you guys are like used to giving, but you guys aren't really used to receiving love. So maybe that's what needed to be worked on, is actually being able to be receptive to actually getting love and getting nice things, like people giving back to you is what I'm hearing. You're so used to giving and giving and giving, but I feel like you never let people give back, and that was part of your problem. That's why you have never got this equal reciprocity with the Six of Pentacles. You were so used to people who never gave back to you, who kept taking from you. But something's poking at me. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but it's like maybe people could have been poking at you or something like that. Pressing your buttons. That's what I'm hearing. Pressing your buttons, poking at you, making fun of you. Oh my gosh. This was a mistake. These pants were a mistake. Sagittarius, I'm sorry. I thought Nicki Minaj in that Bang Bang DMA performance where she was having to cover up because of the dress malfunction. This is what I feel. This was like a dress malfunction. Please, I'm so sorry. Forgive me for this reading. All the fire signs are probably going to hate me today because, like I said, this is showing, but forgive me, please. I beg you. I promise you, I'm not trying to do all this extra stuff, but I just have to call that out. I'm so sorry. I'm just now looking into the camera. I saw that because I'm usually so focused into the video, but that's like my whole leg there, just showing everything. Oh, okay. Wow. I'm sorry. But yeah. You're definitely going to be more receptive to love because I feel like now you're letting your heart be your guide with the Ace of Cups being here. Excuse me. I feel like a lot of you guys were possibly thinking a bit too logically and not enough with your emotions. That was also something that was a big part of the problem. Not only were you not able to receiving love, but you were also thinking a bit too logically. That's why you weren't able to. That's why you guys weren't able to actually receiving it. You were just so busy giving it, but you weren't actually receptive to people giving you that same amount of a love or affection. I feel like definitely some of you guys had some sort of self-worth issues that needed to be worked out here. Forget it. Okay. Just some clarifications here. The Princess of Swords is covered by the Page of Cups. This Page of Cups is usually like someone coming forward as an apology. Also could be a young love here. Maybe potentially someone new. Ooh, bottom of the deck is the Death card. I'm telling you, someone's definitely gone through some sort of transformation here, okay? I'm not sure what's happened to whoever this person is. So this could be either you going through this transformation, Sagittarius, or it could be someone who wants to come towards you. But definitely someone has went through some sort of like obstacles, and it's like they have come out triumphant, victorious. Yeah, but it's like they went through, they're seeing some things, they went through some things, so that's why you know they are the way they are. But it's like they took some time after like getting that victory to heal, to reflect, to not let that those past issues and situations stop them from having the amazing future or the outcome that they're wanting here. Oh wait. But yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Wands. I feel like people be trying to come at somebody who wants to take a chance on this Ace of Pentacles. Oh, it's like someone could be trying to defend this Ace of Pentacles, this brand new opportunity with someone. Someone could definitely wanting to defend this opportunity here. You want to come forward to have some sort of new beginning with someone. Or this could be you being blessed with some sort of new opportunity after now that you're listening to your heart, so I'm hearing. But you're blocking out any and all negative energies that's trying to stop you from having this brand new beginning here, Sagittarius. Yeah, you took the time out to heal your heart, and now it's like you're letting your heart be your guide in regards to this new opportunity that maybe previously you could have rejected, but now it's like you're ready for it. Yeah, the Prince of Swords. Something about the Three of Swords. I said, oh, well, I was telling you earlier. It's like I thought this person, whoever they are, whoever the Prince of Swords is, it's like the person was just not receptive to love at the time. Because maybe I said they were hurt previously. They were suffering from a broken heart that needed to be addressed. There were some issues in regard to this person's heart chakra that need to be addressed. So this person would not harden their heart, so they heart wouldn't be blocked off. Yeah, this is someone who definitely had to heal, and this is someone who definitely wants to, I feel like, come back. With the Eight of Cups being the verse, Two of Wands, I like someone wants to make a decision to come back here, come back to something that they rejected. Yeah, it's Ace of Cups. This Eight of Pentacles, why can I talk today? Eight of Cups is like, it's first it's coming back to the Ace of Pentacles. Someone could be coming back, going back to something or some. It's almost like something or someone that they rejected. I'm not sure what it is. It's some sort of Ace of Pentacles, some sort of brand new opportunity that they didn't want to take a leap of faith on before. They didn't want to. They didn't take the path before, but it's like now they want to come back. So now it's like they healed their heart. They've seen things from the right perspective now. They're not no longer blocked off from this. No longer blocked off from this opportunity. It's like maybe emotionally they weren't ready for it, but now it's like someone's ready to actually receive this blessing, this Ace of Pentacles, something that can actually turn to the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay. So someone here definitely is wondering with the Two of Pentacles being here. Definitely trying to figure out how can they make something come together. Because Two of Pentacles talks about trying to multitask, trying to get things like, not know if they should like Two of Pentacles like someone who could be wishy-washy, not sure if they should do one thing or something else. I feel like this person is just trying to figure out how they can make something come about here. In regards to this Chariot, Star card, and the King of Pentacles. I feel like whoever this person is here at Sagittarius, maybe some of you guys, y'all could be dealing with the King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles, Star card, Chariot energy. For some of you guys, it's like this King of Pentacles could definitely be wondering how they could come forward to some sort of divine feminine who's the Star card. Or this is definitely someone who's taking the time out to heal. There's definitely someone who's taking the time out to heal. Yeah, especially this King of Pentacles card being present. This is someone who's now, I feel like, who's definitely husband or wife material. Definitely doing well for themselves financially. Someone who's definitely could be an earth sign, a Taurus from Capricorn, or someone who's actually doing well financially, who's well off, who's looking to settle down with someone, or is just very good also at handling their money and finances. They're very business savvy. This was not smart. Coat. Panties are showing. Coat. Panties are showing. Leg is cramping. I'm so sorry, Sagittarius. I don't know why I sat over here. Maybe because I thought it'd be easier, it'd be closer, it'd be convenient. I wouldn't have to like run all the way out there. Maybe I should have just went all the way over there. I'm now regretting sitting here. Sometimes the easy way is not always, sometimes the closest thing or the easiest thing is not always the best thing. This is quick, this is close, this is easy, and I feel like I should have just went the harder way. But yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Devil card in the reverse. That's Capricorn energy. I don't feel like someone could be releasing some sort of toxic obsessions or something that was just very obsessive here. This person, very toxic. Someone could have been, it could be anything that's toxic. It could be like a job or a bad mindset or something like that. But the Death card was clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest knight here in the deck. You gotta be kidding. This is the slowest knight in the deck. But it's a surefire thing. I feel like someone was possibly slow to actually change, to go through this death and rebirth. It's like now someone is, excuse me, it's like slowly but surely now starting to go down this path. Oh my gosh, yeah, the Devil card being present, that's Capricorn energy. It's like someone could be obsessed with something. Obsessed with, oh my gosh, here it is. Well, this Knight of Pentacles is. This person going through this death and rebirth. The person was slow to do this, but it's like it's necessary. It's finally like the long time coming where someone's going on the dark night of the souls, where they're finally starting to see the role, like the role they had to play, and like trying to do better with themselves. It's like someone's now starting to see it. But whoever person is, like they with the Knight of Pentacles, slow to change. But they're it's because of these person whoever they were with the Devil card being here. They were obsessed with the Page of Swords, obsessed with like watching something from afar. Like someone was obsessed with watching, or obsessed with maybe moving to calmer waters with this Queen of Swords. Six of Swords with this Queen of Swords. It's like someone definitely is obsessing over maybe wanting to move to calmer waters with whoever this Queen of Swords is. Yeah, someone wants to change how this thing is. That's sort of death and rebirth. But who this person is, I feel like they could definitely be obsessing over this Queen of Swords. It could be a King of Pentacles. Once again, it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or someone with strong earth placement. Yeah, or someone who's very well off. Could be obsessed with watching this Queen of Swords because they have a very healing light. They see them moving forward on the chariot, very balanced. This person is watching them from afar with the Page of Swords being here. For some reason they're watching this Page of Swords, watching this Queen of Swords because they're obsessed with them. How about they constantly think about whoever this Queen of Swords is? But the Queen of Swords, whoever they are, it's like they're not paying them paying this King of Pentacles any mind. Whoever this King of Pentacles is, I feel like this is the Prince of Swords. This is like the person who I feel like this Prince of Swords, who is bruised and broken, who I feel like bruised but not broken, who's been through some things, who had to be like enlightened. They needed this time with the Hangman energy to be enlightened, to see things from a different perspective in regards to what they need to change in order to move forward to this Queen of Swords. Yeah, with the Page of Pentacles being present, it's like someone's now could potentially be wanting to offer someone something, or be seeing things from a different perspective now, willing to actually learn, or be willing to actually like open their mind, or try something new, or do things differently here. It's like, I'm not sure what, but it's like whoever this person is, whoever the master is, definitely going through some sort of great change at this time. Yeah, so I feel like whoever this Six of Pentacles is, whoever this Page of Pentacles is, which is I feel like the King of Pentacles, is someone who wants to come forward to this person who is also Queen of Cups energy. Yeah, it's like someone wants to present someone with an offer of equal reciprocity, maybe to start a relationship or something like that. Because this Page of Pentacles wants to come towards this Queen of Cups. But it's like, look how this person's looking at her. It's like their back, the Queen of Cups' back is turned towards this person. So it's like whoever the feminine is, like she's not watching this person. It's like she's focused on other things, but it's like this person, whoever the masculine is watching this feminine. Yeah, the King of Wands. This is you here, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, for the mask, it's like you definitely someone who's very attractive, very charismatic, very much so a go-getter, able to go out and get anything that they put their mind to. I feel like someone definitely could be wanting to come towards whoever this Queen of Cups is. But I feel like it's also this Queen of Swords. I feel like the masculine whoever they are, they definitely had to heal from some sort of heartbreak. Or something that like, kept the heart blocked off from actually, giving to whoever this person is, whoever the feminine is. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles cover up this Six of Wands. So like now someone's reflecting after getting some sort of public victory, sort of recognition, or else that maybe it's after being having some sort of delays. It's like someone is going to be having some sort of victory. Yeah, after there's been some sort of delays, like someone is having some sort of victory, being held in high honor. Things having working out in their favor here. Someone could be reflecting on this time where maybe they had this victory, and had a lot of people have obviously possibly like rooting for them, cheering them on. Yeah, and I was like, whenever this person gets this victory, it's like they want to come to the Eight of Wands. It's going to be a lot of message, a lot of communication, a lot of uh, forward momentum, a lot of forward movement. If this person isn't actually physically moving, I said there could be a lot of things that's going right in their life. Yeah, but someone's definitely supposed to come quickly with the Eight of Wands. Because I said they're being held in high honor with the Six of Wands. They're being held in high honor. And they're having a lot of forward momentum with the Eight of Wands following right after it. The cards will stop and slide. Yeah, someone could be wanting to offer this Queen of Cups slash Queen of Swords some sort of offer here. Because it's like they're getting, whoever this master is, like they're getting some sort of victory after after some sort of delays being here. They're getting victory, and now it's like they're able to drop these Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they're dropping some sort of heavy burdens. Yeah, the Fool card being the verse, like no longer having to play the fool anymore. It's like someone wants to take a leap of faith in something here. After maybe previously not doing it before, but who this person is, they want to take a leap of faith on the Nine of Cups with the Nine of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So it's like someone wants to go forward towards the wish fulfillment. Their Nine of Cups, whatever's going to make them happy, satisfied. I feel like it could be whoever this divine feminine is. It's like someone wants to take a leap of faith on them after maybe waiting. It's like someone was obsessively watching someone from a distance for a long time, or obsessively thinking about the person. Bottom deck's the Magician card. It's like now someone feels like they have all tools necessary in order to get some sort of outcome that they want, or get the result that they want here. Yeah, someone's now feeling like they have what it takes. They have all that's necessary to make things happen here. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles is covered by the Temperance card. That's Sagittarius energy. That's your energy here, Sagittarius. How about you guys have been doing putting a lot of work behind the scenes, putting a lot of work in on yourself to get this outcome, to get things rolling in your favor, to have things work the way you want it to. You've been putting a lot of work behind the scenes, so you could maybe possibly go forward and deliver some sort of like a message to someone if you're the masculine to deliver a message of love. With the Nine of Cups being here, but it's because like I said, you're now in this place where you have taken the time out to heal. You were patient. You did things in moderation. You balanced out your masculine and feminine energies. You've been working hard on yourself as best way as you knew possible. And it's like now it's like you're feeling like you're ready to go forward or move forward here. Yeah, to go forward towards the moon. Ooh, to go forward after this been the moon. We have the moon here, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Death card. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the moon. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Death card is Scorpio energy. I feel like maybe you're moving forward after. It's almost like you've balanced out your masculine and feminine side. You've been working on yourself. It's like I feel like you're leaving, putting an end with the Death card being here to this Ten of Pentacles in reverse into this long-term investment where things weren't even working out the way you wanted it to. You weren't getting anything back from this long-term investment. So it's like I'm not sure if it's like a job situation, like I said earlier, or like a family situation or whatever this thing was that you invested a lot of money into. It's like you're dropping it. You're dropping it with the Ten of Wands in the verse, and the Ten of Pentacles in the verse is like you just don't feel like this was worth it. You don't feel like it's worth it, so that's why you're putting it into it with the Death card being here. Because there's too many secrets with the Moon card being present. There's too many unknown variables in the situation you're in now. There's a lot of you don't knows or I don't knows going on in this Ten of Pentacles situation. That's something that the Tower cards on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like whatever is happening here is going to be very quick, very sudden. This person does put an end to this situation here. Yeah, because the Judgment, Four of Swords, and the Six of Cups. It's like someone's calling judgment on this issue here, on whatever they've been investing their time, money, and energy into that has not been giving them anything back in return. Someone's calling judgment because they're now seeing that after taking time out to reflect and heal, that they want to go back to this person who was their Six of Cups. Someone from the past who they could view as a potential soulmate connection here. Someone's now realizing that, after taking time out to heal, and now that they're in this Nine of Pentacles energy, where they're single, self-sufficient, abundant, they're calling judgment and going towards the stuff that they love passionately with the Knight of Wands. That's your energy, Sagittarius energy here. You're going towards the things you love passionately, very quickly. Yeah, after you have healed from this Ten of Swords in the reverse with the Five of Swords in the reverse, after you've healed from some sort of people trying to backstab and betray you, some sort of painful ending here, the people who are trying to secretly one-up you. Yeah, I feel like you're going to go to whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. Someone who you feel like is your equal. Yeah, it's just you guys were the King of Pentacles, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the King of Pentacles. Well, they're trying to go towards the Queen of Pentacles. They want to go to someone who is their equal. Some of you, Sagittarius, I said, if y'all don't have strong earth placement, y'all could just be doing well financially here. If you're the masculine, but if you're my feminine, this person can definitely view you as someone who's very healing, very beautiful, has some sort of social media presence or some sort of online presence. They watch you from afar. Whoever the masculine is, they watch the divine feminine from afar. So it's like, I feel like this person's been obsessively watching and thinking about whoever this divine feminine is, and they want to move to calmer waters after, getting some sort of victory. They want to come quickly to whoever this divine feminine is. Because they view them as the wish fulfillment. They view them as their Nine of Cups, as the one that they want to possibly start over with. Especially after whatever they've been investing their time, money, and energy into was a flop. They definitely are, I feel like, wanting to start over, put it into this past thing here, call a judgment, make a judgment call, and start towards something that's more prosperous, that's worthy of their time and energy. What is the animal spirit guide for Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus? Ooh, Earthworm. That's also being the novice or the beginner in the situation here. It's telling you pretty much that you shouldn't worry about being the novice in the situation. Because, everyone at one point in time who you're admiring or that you're looking up to, at one point in time once was the newbie. So, just keep that in mind that, that at one point they were in this earthworm, newbie energy too. So, don't feel like, maybe you're too shy to speak up, Because usually the beginners, the newbie's eyes, it's kind of like a fresh, beginner's mindset offers a fresh new pair of eyes and insight in regards to situations all around them. So I feel like maybe that's what you're needing to do, is to not clam up, but share what you're feeling and risk embarrassment. Ooh, I'll take this. Okay, I'll take all of these. Normally I wouldn't, but alright. Yeah, we have here dolphin energy. This talks about being an active healer and being more so focused on working with spirit. Oh no, sorry. Before that, we have the Eagle card. Let me talk about the Eagle card here first. The Eagle card here talks about you need to step into the unknown. So actually taking a chance on things that you don't know, even though you might be the newbie or the novice, still you don't be shy. Actually, step into this thing that's unknown here. Because I feel like you're working with spirit with the dolphin card being here. Okay, you want this through some sort of spiritual transformation in your life. You're going through a transformation, so it's like with the eagle card being present, whatever's happening is going to be like, it's going to be an opportunity that's going to be presented. When it does get presented, you need to hold on to it, like, grasp in your talons and hold on for the, transformation of your life. Okay, so just be willing to actually, step into the unknown. So I feel like with the dolphin card being here, you're working with spirit, working on the subtle realms, and it's like I feel like you might be underestimating the impact that you have in regards to maybe people, the people you meet, or uh, so I guess could be like underestimating the role you play or the impact that you make in the world and the others people around you. It's telling you to not do that because honestly, you play a bigger role just by meeting people bumping into you. It's like you eventually change like impact their day, which thus in turn changes their life. So it's not like you're definitely here as a healer. I'm talking to, Sagittarius, I feel like you're definitely some sort of healer here, and you need to not underestimate the impact you have because you're actually working with spirit, and it's like a more so on a spiritual level. So it might be more into like the healing arts, or maybe having to do with divination or something like that, or making music. I'm not so sure what, but you're definitely into something that's a bit more artistic or creative. Octopus talks about having a very perceptive mind, but it's lacking strong boundaries. So maybe you need to spend some time alone and have some sort of talk therapy with yourself. You know, um, so I feel like if you don't work on these boundaries, like establish firmer boundaries, it's gonna create slippery relationships with people. But definitely right now you're at the crossroad with the torrential card being here, so you should definitely be journaling out your emotions. That's just gonna help you make some sort of this decision. It's like the torrential talks about being at a fork in the road, having to make some sort of decision. So what's gonna help you is definitely journaling to actually, get things in perspective as to what decision you have to make here or decision that you want to make. But definitely with the dragon card being here at the bottom, so the deck split into two. With the phoenix card being present, Peter talks about burning through past karma. It doesn't talk about burning bridges or running away from past experiences, but also acknowledging that these were the kind of things that they are. But it's almost like accepting it and loving like that's just part of their story now, using it as like momentum. It's like the veils of self-limiting beliefs are being lifted over you now. So it's like now you're starting to see things clearly as the smoke and fog lifts off of your life, or you start to live more consciously versus being driven by unconscious forces like fear and stuff like that. But the dragon card being here, you're definitely seeing things from the right perspective. The dragon talks about actually, um, like working on your ego, like actually balancing out that ego side of you. So it's like when you're traveling the world, it's like you're actually traveling around the world, like maybe going to work or going to your mom's or something like that, or your friends, or going back to your place. It's like you're not traveling alone by yourself, but you're traveling with a friend within yourself. Because the more you get whole, the more you get comfortable with yourself and start to learn yourself more, it's like the more you get like just also like you're traveling with a person who gets you inside yourself. But just take time out to really, I feel like, continue loving on yourself and just spend time with yourself. It's just a message at your heart, but it's like you can't rush this process. You cannot rush this transformation. You can't rush what's going to happen. That's why I feel like you need to take your time. So what's for you cannot miss you. Okay? But make sure you definitely, when this opportunity is presented, that you take it. Don't hesitate. Don't second guess. Don't doubt it. But actually take this opportunity that's going to be presented, and just be willing to try something new. I'm trying not to show y'all. I feel like I'm having a Christina Aguilera moment with this, like pants. She did the dirty video. That's what I feel like I'm giving y'all. It's like I'm giving y'all dirty with Christina Aguilera, but it's kind of like the knot keeper. We had it with the Hawk Spirit for Hawk Spirit. We did it for the never mind, for the Animal Spirit guides. It says Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. That's what I was telling you earlier with the um, octopus energy. Right now, it's time for you to dive down into your emotions. Get to understand yourself better. Spend more time alone with yourself so you can understand why you are the way you are, why you act the way you act. What situations have played a huge impact in regards to the way you think about yourself, the way you treat yourself. The in regards to maybe the things you believe you deserve. The way you talk to yourself. I feel like all this stuff has a huge role in regards to who you are, things you tell yourself, the way you talk to yourself, the way you think, who you interact with, the choices you make every day. It's like it all plays a role. So it's like I feel like you won't truly understand who you are until you spend time alone to actually dive down deep into your emotions and better understand who you are as a person. So what traumas and triggers are, like I said, having a role to play in your decision making. Are you being driven by fear or actually making a decision out of love? It says giraffe. See the bigger picture. Yeah, I feel that's what's being called here. It's like I feel like someone isn't seeing things, or maybe previously they weren't seeing things correctly. Because like I said, someone was, I feel like, missing the big picture in all of this. Like someone like wasn't seeing things correctly previously. But like, I feel like now someone's being called to not only like take a deep dive, like self reflect in regards to themselves, but also to also see the bigger picture in regards to maybe the whole circumstance of the situation here, the decision they need to make, the role it's going to play in their future, how it's going to affect, them from moving on forward. Excuse me. I believe y'all got this last time. It says, add ant spirit, time to collaborate. So I definitely think it's strong since you need to collaborate here, work with someone here. Coyote spirit says, trust in divine detours. Maybe Sarah can be definitely telling you to take time out here, take that deep dive. Maybe some of you guys are very busy people, but you should actually enjoy every step of the journey here because it's like you shouldn't be worried about like I'm seeing the mountain card in one of my oracle decks. How it's like the mountain card speaks about how like shouldn't be only focused on getting to the top of the mountain because otherwise you'll miss the miner's magic, which is where like majority of the jewels and beauty in the mountain lies actually deep within the center of it. So it's kind of like that. You should actually be more so enjoying the journey, enjoy the climb, instead of being more focused on how to get to the top. Yeah, Total Spirit says slow and steady wins the race. Okay? So definitely take your time here. You're definitely being called to take your time. What's the rush? Turn knowledge into wisdom with the wolf spirit. Yeah, turn all that knowledge into wisdom. Use that stuff to your advantage because knowledge is like good when you know something. You start taking that knowledge that you know and actually applying it to your life. Now that's wisdom. That's power. It says pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. Yeah, that's what I was telling you earlier about how you definitely need to be mindful of the things you tell yourself and how how you use your knowledge to your advantage. I feel like you should be very mindful in regards to the things you tell yourself, or in regards to maybe how you use your mind. 'Cause it could all be to your, help you be towards your success, or it could be towards your detriment. It all just depends on how you use what you know. It says Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Yeah, that's that death card here twice. In this reading, you definitely are being called to release something, put an end to whatever this situation is, whatever the past thing here that had you stuck, that had you bruised, that had you broken, that had you tired, that had you wounded. It's like if something is draining you, that's how you know it's not for you. It says well spirit. Trust the great mystery. Okay. That's what I feel like people need to do is start trusting in where they're being led. Because at the end of the day, no one ultimately knows like where we're going. Because life's like a journey. No one knows the end game of it all. So you should be more focused on just having fun. Like I told you earlier, enjoying the climb of it, like my Cyrus. It's the climb. Yeah, yeah. You keep on moving, keep climbing, you keep the faith, baby. Hey, it's all about the climb, yeah. That's what this is about for you. Y'all need to stop being focused on the end game, okay? Stop being so result oriented versus being process oriented. Stop trying to be looking at how it's gonna end, or what's the end game. Just be more focused on what you're doing now. See the bigger picture. That's more so about more than trying to figure out what's at the end of the road, but actually enjoying the road that you're on itself. Seeing the beauty in the in everyday stuff, like just being surrounded by nature. By enjoying every little mistake and mess up that you make. 'Cause it's all a part of your journey. You're just having fun and relaxing and taking your time to do things right for you. And I feel like you shouldn't be more caught up on trying to have things perfect or trying to just get done. If you do so, it's like you're missing the magic of everything. You need to see the bigger picture. It's not about. It's like I'm hearing life's not a race; it's a marathon. Maybe that's what I might call this. Either the climb or the life's not a race, it's a marathon. So I'm serious, that's how I feel like the energy is for you. It's like maybe previously someone thought it was like, about trying to get to the top and trying to do things like quickly or trying to get the outcome that they want, but it's more so about just having fun. It's not about winning or losing, it's about having fun. Yeah, they have come to the edge. So definitely take that leap of faith here on whatever this thing is. Step into the unknown. It's like stop trying to control how your life's gonna go. You're not God. I'm not God. Nobody is God. So stop trying to play God's role. You're not gonna know what your future holds because you're not God. You're never gonna be God. So just come to the edge, have faith in God, and trust that where He's leading you is right. With the eagle energy, step into that unknown. What are you so afraid of? If God has kept you, like, put you in this position where you're at now, where He has not let you fall, you have not, went down yet, then why are you so scared of actually taking a leap of faith in God? Because, oh, well, I don't know the outcome. You never knew from the beginning. The reason why things have worked out up to this point now since God has allowed it. A lot of people, like, get in their mind for some reason that, like, oh, well, I'm the one who did this, and, I'm the one who got up, and I'm the one who worked hard to get this thing here, and da 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 da. That's true and all, but who do you think gave you the strength? Who do you think woke you up today? Who do you think gave you that precious breath of life so that you could wake up? Some people didn't wake up today. I'm hearing that's what you need to be more thankful for, is actually, that God has provided a way for you time and time again. That He's always guided you in the midst of the storm. That He's had so much favor in you. That He's always helped you and been there for you. So if that's the case, if God's always been there, trust in Him. Come to the edge with God. Walk on the wild side with God. Have faith that God will see you through like He's been doing this entire time. He has the whole world in His hand. If He really wanted to let you fall or screw you over, don't you think He would have done it already? We have TikTok. Time is wasting. Okay. Like I said, with the eagle card being here, when the opportunity is presented, you need to take it. Because who knows how long it's going to be here. What's for you can, I miss you. Yes, that's true. But you can delay the blessing by choosing not to take it every time it gets presented. It's almost like a job opportunity. If someone's trying to promote you or trying to get you this higher paying job. You keep saying no. That's you delaying it. Yeah, it's being presented, but it won't be there forever. Because eventually, maybe they might actually give it to someone else. Just saying. Because 45, it's time to go. It's like someone is like with the come to the edge, TikTok, time to go. It's like there's no more time for delay. It's like either you're gonna do this thing or it's not, because time's wasting. TikTok, come to the edge. Like, take the leap of faith. Like, what are you waiting for? Bottom of the deck is thinker. Someone's a bit of an overthinker. That's that Nine of Swords energy. Someone's stressed and overthinking about, the future, about the stuff that they don't know, the mystery of stuff like that. It's like, have faith. Why need to know how things are gonna go? If you just take a leap of faith, things can work out. If you just let it. Yeah, it says clear out the clutter. Frog spirit. Clear the clutter that lies dormant in your mind. Shoot. Clean out clean out the skeleton in your closet, and learn to have more faith in God. That's what I'm here. It's like the reason why someone's overthinking and stressed is because, like, if someone's more focused on 3D world, like, oh my gosh, well, I don't have enough money here, or I don't have like a car, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. Okay, but you got God. So if God before you, who can be against you? Is anything too hard for God? It was 54:44 a second ago. Ooh, I know you guys are being supported. What I'm saying is being supported by God Himself, baby. It's not so much walking. It's not so much about what's on the 3D world, but it's more so about walking on faith and not by sight. It's the problem is someone's perception, the way they're viewing things, is what's wrong. Okay, that's the problem. Someone doesn't trust God. Someone doesn't want to take a leap of faith and just know that God's going to work it out. Someone wants to know how God's going to do it, when He's going to do it, where it's going to do it. You're not God. You're never going to be Him. Time for a nap. If you're stressing like that, then go on a nap to help you calm your thoughts. Maybe some of you guys don't sleep a lot. Yeah, bottom of the deck is a change in the wind. I told you, it's like there's definitely some sort of strong change going on here. It's been a long time coming. It's like someone's finally, I feel like, being called to take a change, to make sort of change. Their mind is changing. Someone's mind is changing. Their emotions are changing. Their world is changing. Everything around them is, this masculine side, they're going through an immense change. Yeah. We have not for you, milk and honey, and then the thinker. Yeah. Not for you, milk and honey, the thinker. That's what we have here. I feel like that's this crossroads. Someone's at a crossroads with the tarantula card being here. Someone knows what's not for them. That's why it hasn't been working for them. That's why it hasn't been bringing them happiness. That's why they don't feel happy. That's why they're leaving it. But someone I feel like could be going towards this milk and honey, their wish fulfillment, but they're overthinking it. They're overthinking. That's why someone doesn't believe in it. It's because someone's too in their head. Like I said, it's like someone needs to think with their heart, take a leap of faith in regards to how they're feeling. Trust their feelings, because it's like what you feel is real. Someone just needs to let down their guard. That's the problem here. But yeah, it's 57 minutes. Oh, okay, maybe. I was about to feel raspy, let me do this one. It's notice how I use these cards. We're going for Sagittarius. Impact. Like I said, what you feel is real. Just let down your guard. You're not going to get hurt, Sagittarius. I'm not sure what you've been through, but it's like whatever decision that it's like your emotions trying to guide you to, or God's trying to guide you. It's like everything around you is trying to guide you to go somewhere. It's like you just won't go. It's like you keep fighting because you're resisting it, because you're scared. It's like just let down your guard. You're not going to get hurt. Secret love. Okay. Ooh, we have Crone and Shadow King. Oh, maybe that's what happened here. Maybe someone could have been doing some sort of Shadow King. Maybe that's why they're so godlike. So we're doing someone who's, kind of like an energy vampire, sucking this person dry, constantly making them second guess themselves. We have Goddess here. I feel like someone could definitely get some sort of insight, some sort of answers here in regards to, someone who they view as a goddess. Yeah, could be doing some sort of Capricorn. Some sort of Capricorn. Someone who's very obsessed over something here. Yeah, but someone who's definitely an empath who needs to trust their feelings more. You have Wizard and Introvert. This is someone who definitely I feel like could be into divination, or is not really realizing, coming to the knowing of the power they possess. So the Wizard card is like this person, like it's like has that wand in their hand, but it's like this person's an introvert. Maybe that's why they're so scared or so shy. That's why they're so hesitant to let down their guards, because they're an introvert. They're not used to maybe speaking up. This is someone who could be a secret admirer. Yeah, this person is a high roller as well. You know, someone who definitely likes to take chances here, or is being called to take a chance. Maybe someone's very attractive as well. You could be someone who dresses in suits, but someone who definitely is a visionary. Definitely have goals, have dreams, have ambitions, things they want to accomplish in life. So yeah, that's what we got here for you, Sagittarius. Okay. But yeah, this is the end of your reading. So Sagittarius, if you guys did enjoy it, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. So let's push my channel out to bigger eyes. You guys know I love all of that. Okay? But guys, you should definitely remember that you are so much more than the circumstances around you. You need to start trusting and walk by faith and not by sight, and trusting in the what your heart is trying to tell you. That's the main problem. Dude, someone's so caught up in the 3D world of you're the masculine, the King of Pentacles energy. You're so caught up in the money, 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 or this material world that you're missing the bigger picture. Confirmation. You're missing the bigger picture, and that's the problem. Is you need to actually trust where you're being led. You need to step into the unknown. You need to make the decision to go towards change and be the novice. Do something new for you. Do it for you. So I got something in my hair. Anyways, this is the end of the reading. I love you. Love you so much, Sagittarius. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. You're unique. You are loved. You are worthy of love, and you deserve this amazing blessing. Just let down your guard and allow it to come into your life, okay? I love you guys, but goodbye, my star.